Hello everybody! Welcome back to Might and Magic 6. I'm Chrysantheme. We are doing another session of videos. So, last time we managed to become heroes with Roderick by slaying Longfang Witherhide. We got Snargle's Axe, but this is... I didn't show this the last time, I don't think. This is basically an axe that you get from doing the dwarf dungeon. However, as you can see, like the Snargle's axe has a +1 damage and +1 attack compared to the standard dwarven axe, and ours is enchanted with 5 poison damage, so it's not really a good axe, right? Compared to how hard it is to actually do that dungeon, you know, like properly, it is absolutely not worth doing it just because you want to get the axe. So first things first, let's clean up our inventory. So we're just going to be selling all the things that we've got. Can we? I think we can enchant these pole axes. Item not of high enough quality. Okay, so it needs to be above 225. It's weird that way. I can never remember whether whether the quality of a weapon needs to be at or above 225. I always think it's at 225 because you can enchant the... what's it called? The enchanted leather armor. Ironically enough, you get unenchanted enchanted leather armor as an armor piece, a leather armor piece. So ignore my characters being weak and all. They're weak because haste ran out. And I don't really mind that at the moment. Snargle's Axe. There we go. We're just going to drop that because we have no use for it. We have no use for the Dragon Tower keys. And the rest we do have a use for. Especially the key to Garrick's lab. And we can enchant this steel chainmail. Got some cold resistance, which basically means some extra money. And that's nice. Now let's go train. Oh, we still need to promote our... oh no, we still need to promote both our wizard and our priest. I thought we already did the quest for these guys. Well, I think we need to fix my previous statement. Because as far as, like, in my in my last session when I wrapped up, I thought we already did the High Priest and the Archmage quests. Well, well, well. Now we know what we're gonna be doing. So, do we have the quests yet? Take the Sacred Chalice. Yes, we do. Okay, so let's get the Sacred Chalice. We're gonna go to Bootleg Bay, do the Priest Promotion quest. First, we're not gonna go with Fly, we're gonna go with Water Walk. Fly would be faster, but it will take a lot more mana from us. That is something I don't want to do at the moment. Then again, we could have just drank from this place, so yes, let's still go with Fly. And we're gonna be doing the last dungeon of Bootleg Bay to get the Sacred Chalice. We're gonna go with Bless. Are we gonna go in Haste? Not yet. We're gonna go with Wizard Eye, Torchlight. And we're just gonna go with Speed. Okay. The beginning of this dungeon has the monk enemies. Not too difficult. So that's why we're not gonna be using haste, because, well, it's just master monks and stuff. Oh, look, a lot of shots. And 2 of our characters are weak already. Bam. Okay, that is nice. I'm gonna be aiming my fireballs into the biggest groups of enemies. And hopefully I don't hit a wall accidentally. Ouch, that was a lot of damage. Okay. They're getting close to me, not that I care. That was a nice hit. I think that caught everybody in the blast. There we go, we just have a few more left. I don't think it's useful using Fireball at this point. Let's just use Ice Bolt. We have more ice magic than we do have fire magic, so it makes sense to, you know, use the better one. We have enough mana to do it. Okay, so that ends the first room. Like this, you can do this dungeon much sooner than we are doing it now, but personality plus 11, don't really need that. A shield, the club. At least it's a spiked one, but we aren't going to be using it. We are going to, wait, we're going to go here, use this door. And reason being, we want to kill this master monk. And inspect this cabinet here to get the Sacred Chalice. You just need to inspect it. It doesn't open or anything. And that would actually wrap up this dungeon. However, we still want to do the whole dungeon because, you know, that's what we decided. We've decided to finish the entire dungeon when we do it. Oh, come on, please stop. Stop it with the ambushes. Luckily, if we're asleep, our character still gets the experience for some reason. Now, Roderick is trailing behind because he got knocked out by a Spectrum when we were doing Mire of the Damned. But this, I'm going to show you why we didn't want to go to the dungeon earlier when we were doing Bootleg Bay, because I wanted to finish it in its entirety. We are definitely using haste this time. We're using, oh no, shit, I used shared life. That was not good. That actually damaged us. So we're going to be using speed and we're going to go with precision. You're going to see why I want all these buffs in just a moment. I'm going to do a quick save here, open the secret door because I want to come in from behind. And this is the reason why I didn't want to do the dungeon when we were first doing Bootleg Bay. And the problem with Minotaur Kings is A, they are very strong, and B, they have a spell that they cast, but it's sort of missed. They cast the Finger of Death spell at you, which has a chance of instantly killing one of your characters. As in the actually, you know, making them go into the death. Oh, they are immune to lightning. That's not good. Okay. She's gonna get close. or he's gonna get close. Are they immune? Oh no, they aren't immune. I guess I just hit the wall. Okay, now comes the hard part. Because we did kill a dragon, but a dragon is no Minotaur King, I'll tell you. I know it sounds funny, but at this point I'm more afraid of this Minotaur King than I am of the dragon, because in range combat, I would absolutely be more afraid of the dragon, but in melee combat, I don't know, there's something about these Minotaur Kings that just wrecks face. As you can see, I usually deal like a lot of damage in hand-to-hand combat, and yet I hit him with Heroism and Bless with Roderick for 10 damage. So hopefully my weaker characters aren't going to get hit as much. Alexis is going to be using the Lightning Bolt. We still haven't actually used the points that we have. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot that. Okay, let's pretend this didn't happen, okay? Good. Let's continue. I forgot to assign points to my characters. Okay. We're still not out of the clear, by the way. Because he can still just decide to suddenly kill one of my characters. There we go. Now, I'm just going to show you this. I'm not going to be safe scumming, but remember when I told you guys that you can get unlimited items? Well, Minotaur Kings, I'm just reloading here. Minotaur Kings drop the highest value axes in the game, both base and the enchantments. As you can see, this is pretty much, I would say, one of the 3 strongest axes available to you, period. They drop supreme axes, and these axes can also be enchanted with the highest enchantments available to you. And what's even more important, and I'm just waiting for it to happen right now, is... let's see if it happens. Nope. Still didn't manage to do it. It's just RNG, by the way. So I'm gonna spend just a moment doing this. A two-handed axe, an axe. Let me just inspect the axes so you can see. No, I don't care about the two-handed axes. There's just an unenchanted Supreme Axe. I just want to show you like the absurdity that you can actually get from these guys. That's a useless enchantment, unfortunately. An axe. What I'm trying to do, and I'm not managing to do, is that their corpses actually have a chance of staying down there. So you can basically abuse their drops. There we go, another very good enchantment. An axe. Plus 10 to all sound statistics. See, that's not bad. Another axe. What do we get? Thunderbolts. I want to show you what kind of axe is possible to get. There we go. A Vampiric Axe, for example. Drain hit points from target. I would say this is one of the strongest enchantments in the game if you're running a... like, if you have any sort of character that relies on melee damage. So Alexis is definitely going to have not a Vampiric Axe, but an Axe of Darkness later on. And the Axe of Darkness, or any sort of darkness enchantment on any weapon, basically it makes you drain hit points from target, but also reduces recovery time, which makes you hit faster. So it's basically an upgrade to the Vampiric enchantment. And these Minotaurs do have a chance of dropping that. But now I'm going to stop save scumming. Basically what I wanted to show you, it is possible to pick up the Minotaur King corpse without it despawning. So you can get like basically an unlimited amount of super powerful axes if you use that. So I'm just going to reset once again, and I'm going to pick this up as if nothing has happened. But yeah, basically this enemy was the reason why I wanted to wait with finishing up Bootleg Bay. So we have a red barrel here. We're gonna get weak as soon as the haste runs out. White liquid, who needs luck? You actually need luck. Okay, I'm gonna pick this up slowly. This was actually the last enemy. And what do we get? 3 to 4 points of cold damage. A decent enough enchantment if you need it. This was actually the last enemy in Bootleg Bay that we needed to kill. So we're done with Bootleg Bay, like in its entirety. Can enchant a few more things. There we go. We got weak because haste ran out. I don't know if I explained how haste works. It's not particularly hard. It's basically haste reduces your recovery time by, I think, to increases rate of recovery. Oh, should we go with that? Man, that's a difficult one. You know what? Yes, we're gonna go with it. Even though this gives us armor class. We don't need armor class as much as we need, you know, basically recovery time. So yeah, haste reduces your recovery by I think 25 points or 20 points. It is like, well, let's check. Well, we can't check now because we're all weak and we can't cast haste again on us. But basically what you use haste for is to give you a burst of DPS, I would say. Because it affects both spellcasting and normal attacks. It basically makes your turns come faster, both in turn-based combat and real-time combat. And as you can imagine, that is very powerful. However, the problem with haste is that it doesn't really last for a very long time. Meaning that you have to keep recasting it. Otherwise, it runs out and your characters will be weak. But if you can refresh it before it runs out, then you will sort of dodge that weakening effect. Plus 12 spell points. That is actually good for you. Nice. And you need some more armor class, and now we can give these boots to Serena, and now we just have steel boots, and both of them already have steel boots. Oh, but these are steel boots of speed? No, she already has steel boots of speed. Okay, and that finishes up this dungeon. And you also have a door here. You can come over from this side, but I sort of didn't really want to go there. Now the main reason why we went here is, we'll see in a moment, we wanted to grab the Sacred Chalice, which is the most important thing. And the Sacred Chalice allows us to fix the temple in Freehaven. We are now able to use the temple in Freehaven, which, by the way, is the only temple in the game that is able to cure your characters of what's it called? It's not called dismemberment. It is called eradication. There we go. Now, eradication is a very nasty debuff. I'm gonna call it a debuff or state, whatever. Let's just finish this quest. There we go. We are now high priests. That is our objective. We're just going to grab this in here. So basically, eradication is similar to the death state. But the gist of it that, you know, when a character is dead, they still have a body and they can be resurrected. Or they can be, you know, raised deaded or raised deaded. Basically, you can use the raise dead spell, which I don't have, to raise them from the dead. If a character is eradicated, however, they don't actually have a body. Basically what happens is, like, imagine your character being so dead that their body is gone. Like, it turns to ash and the wind basically scatters it. There is nothing to resurrect. So basically, the Freehaven Temple is the only temple that has the ability to cure eradication. Apart from you having a spirit magic master. Or not a spirit magic master, but basically having somebody that has resurrection. Which is a separate spell from Raise Dead. But now we actually have finished the second High Priest promotion quest. Which leaves just one more to do. And for the sake of it, we are going to be doing it right now, and it's in Castle Iron Fist. But first things first, let's check out the Seer. March, the month of personality. Now let's check where personality is, because I can never remember where the shrines are. So I'm just gonna quickly pretend that I'm not Googling this up. Ah, yes, it's in Silver Cove. So let's quickly go back to Silver Cove. Cast Fly. And it's in the northwestern part of the map. Can we pick this up? Sword won't budge. We don't have power, so we can't really, you know, make our dude stronger. So there we go. Plus 10 personality to everybody. That is wonderful. You know what? Let's tag this this obelisk while we're at it. And now we can go back to Castle Iron Fist. And we're going to be doing the Archmage promotion next.